I love Dennis Ball.
What's up, ballers? Good evening, and welcome to the Dennis Ball Show. Who's in the chat? What's up? We got Captain Love Handles. What's up, Captain Love Handles? And hello to everybody on the replay. Subscribe and click the like button because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna make a very special video where my creator reveals his face and shows how the program is made. That's right. He's going to show how. Hold on. Somebody's over the fireplace. Oh my gosh. It's Bambi Lynn, guitarist from the band Radio Cult. What's up, Bambi Lynn?
Meow, meow. Hello.
Bambi Lynn, since you're here, let's talk about Typo Negative, the album Bloody Kisses, and the impact
Fantastic.
that record had on you as an artist. What is up? We got Pure Red TV in the house.
Ooh.
Popping up. But first, y'all, let's go to Chuckleballs for some dad jokes, shall we? You can park in the back, ballers. Parking can be difficult to find in Ball City, so you can always park behind Chuckleballs. Tell them you're an employee. Oh, thank you. Welcome to my club, Chuckleballs. Come on in, everybody. Super Ball, just let them in. Super Ball's the bouncer, guys. Get it? He's the bouncer.
Yeah.
Get it, Bambi?
Oh, yeah.
Drinks are on me, guys. I ordered you guys each your favorite beverage. It's in your fridge, so grab it now. Get a seat up front. You got one? Lovely. All right, ballers. Weigh in on each joke. Tell me if it's a laugh or a no laugh. And we'll score them as we're going. Sound good, Bambi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark Rojas, what's up, brother? Mark Rojas is in the house. Bambi, how many goths does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
None. They prefer the darkness. They
Oh,
prefer the
that
dark.
coming.
Thank you. I'll give that as a laugh from me and you. Pure Red TV, tell us what you got. Captain Love Handles, meow. Captain Love Handles, this one goes out to you. I had a joke about vampires, but it sucked.
Oh.
It really bit. It really bit, Bambi. I'll give that a ding. Maybe it's Nito says his only regret is he only has one sub to give. Oh, maybe two. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Sub with all the subs you got, baby. Pure Red TV gave us a woot. Boom. All right, hold on. Pure Red TV, this one goes out to you. Don't challenge death to a pillow fight unless you're prepared for the repercussions. The repercussions. The repercussions. You know, these are like thematic, Bambi.
Yeah, I caught that one. That's more.
What do you think the theme is? Kind of? Do you get the theme?
Yeah.
It's kind
like
of gothy. All right, hold on. I got some more. I sent my son to his room for saying that Jim Morrison is overrated. I said, nobody gets to slam doors in my house.
Oh, grown.
Peter Steele from Typo Negative cited Jim Morrison as a huge influence, actually.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more. This one goes out to Bend over. Your name is slightly suggestive, yet enticing. Bend over. This one goes to you. Our eyes, Ben, are the last organ to stop working when we die. Did you know that? They dilate.
Oh.
They dilate. They die late. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Now that this bit is almost over, the music finally decided to work, Bambi. Did you notice that?
You got a slow
Did you
clap
notice
there
that?
at the end, too. They're like, slow clap.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes the sound effects aren't as timely as you might want them, Pure Red. All right, hold on. We're going to go back to the listening lounge and talk about Bloody Kisses. But first, a message from our sponsor.
The wind in my hair. Subscribe. Feels like 1,000 likes upon a single post. Subscribe. Subscribe cologne from Dennis Ball Corporation. You can subscribe too. Subscribe.
Yeah, Bambi. I just have to say thank you, audience. Thank you. Go ahead.
I was
What's
digging that
Bambi?
commercial. That was a good commercial.
Thank you very much.
That's nice.
Randall Bishop is in the house. What's up,
Oh,
Randall
hi, Randy.
Bishop? Randy, we got KR. KR gave us an LOL. We got LOLs from Nito and some other folks here. Several from Nito. And I just wanted to give everybody dings. All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I'm
ding,
being look, there's your comments right on the thing. I'm trying to be expeditious about the episode. I hope you guys don't mind. I don't want it to feel rushed, but I also am trying to keep things moving along. Let's talk about this record, Bambi. Bloody Kisses.
Yeah.
It's a really unique album.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, and it changed you.
It
you
did.
said. You told
Yeah.
me it did. Like, how? When did you first hear it?
Well,
Do you remember?
I totally remember. I remember the moment that I was introduced to Typo Negative. Two of my friends, I was in a car with them. It was after school, one of those things. And we were just hanging out, and they were having an argument with each other over, as kids do, stupid arguments. But they were saying, if you could have any voice in the world instead of your own, whose voice would you have? And one of them was saying Ozzy Osbourne, and one of them was saying Peter Steele. And they were like, what do you think? I was like, well, I don't know who Peter Steele is. And they're like, you've never heard Peter Steele's
You've never heard
voice? They're
Peter
like,
Steele's voice?
They're like, hold on. And they pulled it up, and they started the song Christian Woman. Granted, they made me listen to the
Yes.
first track on the CD, which if anybody knows about it, it's, it's not him, but that the song Christian Woman starts with just him talking. And I just remember being
Yes.
like, whoa, hello, puberty.
Yeah, yes. He's very sultry.
Yes,
and
he is.
and the songs are very, I didn't hear them as a adolescent, but I could see how they would be incredibly appealing. They're sexy, they're dark, they're confrontational, they go against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
And like they basically say, screw you, the man. We're angry gothic teenagers or something. I don't say it's not a bad thing, but it's cool. But so, how did it change you?
Well, I had never heard anything like that before. But I mean, before
Like
them,
goth.
right? I mean, I guess I'd heard the Smiths and stuff like the Cure, which I
Right.
guess people consider goth. Some people do, some people don't. But I had never heard anything like that. I mean, it was just completely new to me. And I had been listening to, I think, Moody Blues and Aerosmith, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, and stuff like that around that time
Right.
period. But woo, that just opened up like my whole goth world. I mean, trying to find my identity back when I was a kid, going through phases, trying to figure out who I was. That really hit a chord with me. And then years and years later, my first car ended up being a hearse. And
Wow.
Typo Negative ended up being probably the band I've seen, the national band, I guess, like a signed band, the one that I'd seen the most. It's like at the point that I had heard them, anytime they were in Atlanta, I didn't miss a show. I'd end up going out and seeing them. So
That's
I would sneak
awesome.
in some of them. You had to be, you're supposed to be 18 and up, and I was not. But since I was tall and kept quiet,
Oh, bro, that's
people let
awesome,
me in.
Bambi. That's cool. Yes, GCM. I get you, Ben. It's called Georgia Constitution Media. So hold on a second. So your guitar, did it actually cause you to want to become a musician as well?
Wanted me to play keyboards. Strangely enough, I wanted to play keyboards. And I did get into a band. I remember the very first band I was in was a goth band. It was a goth industrial band. And I learned how to play keyboards to play it in that band. And so I guess Josh Silver was probably a really big influence on me. And from there,
Yes.
it's just musician from, I guess I was in orchestra in school, but yeah, wanting to be in a rock band, that was probably Typo Negative that did it.
And when you met them, that's Peter Steele, right?
Yeah. And what's funny about this photo, he looks so miserable, but he was actually cracking. I mean, he always looks miserable. That's just kind of how he.
Yeah,
looks
that's how he
sometimes.
poses for that's how he poses for a picture.
But
I bet
he was joking around, he was actually making a joke at the person taking the photo. So to me, that photo came out even funnier because he looked so miserable, where just seconds before and after he was actually smiling and cracking up. But super nice guy, very super nice guy.
That's amazing. And here's the other dude that
that's
you
Johnny.
met.
That's the drummer. And my only, I guess, I've been learning how to play drums, and I actually had him give me a drum lesson. He actually gave me a drum lesson, which is life goals. Yay! Thank you, Johnny.
Wow, that's amazing. And did he pass away?
Peter Steele did.
Peter did.
Yeah, Johnny's still around. He's been playing with drums with Danzig, but right now he's with Skid Row. He was filling in for Skid Row when their drummer died. And
right. And the guitar player plays with Danzig's band now as well, right?
Does he? I actually don't know. I don't
looked
know.
him up.
I know Kenny and Johnny still do a lot of stuff together.
And so here's a couple of facts. It was released in August of '93. The genres I heard it described as was gothic metal, doom metal, and alternative metal.
Yeah.
And it was produced by Josh Silver, the keyboard player, and Peter Steele.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on a second. Let me get rid of this. Where on earth? And so, Josh, you didn't get to meet Josh Silver, though, the keyboard player that inspired you to become a musician.
Yeah, he was never, the second the show would end, he would hit the bus and that was it. He did not like to be around crowds or mingle with people, really.
Right,
he was
right.
I think, surprisingly enough, Peter was incredibly shy. He hated crowds, and it's like he used to drink a lot on stage because he had major stage fright, which is incredible. He's this giant hulking guy. He's like 6'8" and just a tank of a person, and stage fright.
Yep. It's crazy, isn't it? A lot of people, even when they're really notable, have stage fright. We should probably talk to our amazing friends in the chat because we've got a couple people.
Yeah.
Randy, you like the ad. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. And Pure Red Kilo, thank you. That's an early Dennis Ball video. I want you guys to know that we're 2 days away from the 2-year anniversary of the show.
Wow.
2 days from now will be the anniversary of the first upload of this show. And the show has changed quite a bit. Love handles. Bend over is Georgia Constitution Media. Yeah, I picked up on that, Mr. Georgia Constitution Media. You're the man. Jade Music ATL said, hi, Bambi.
Hi.
Jade. Hi, Jade. All right. Now, let me see. I have more. I think I have a couple more questions about the record. You met the band, and so this was the first record to go gold, and Black #1 was an alt radio hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's their biggest hit, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. Christian Woman was probably pretty big too, or they had they did a cover of Cinnamon Girl that did, I think, pretty well.
Yes, but Summer Breeze also. I was gonna say they covered Summer Breeze on this record, the Seals and Crofts Sunshine Rock song.
What's
in this
funny
very heavy style.
I didn't know that was a cover when I heard it. So when I heard the original one day, I was like, "What is this Muppet crap playing on here?"
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was a cover. I didn't know the original at all.
It's cool. I mean, they have a sense of humor. I mean, they actually love those bands. From what I read, the Beatles were a huge influence. The Doors. He said L.A. Woman was the best album of all time or something like that. Peter Steele, but they sound so heavy. But then when you listen to them, some of the songs are operatic. It's a 7-minute long, 4-section story that has sound effects and a sitar in it. And I mean, it's a pretty great record. I hadn't frankly, Bambi, before you told me that this changed your life, I hadn't heard it.
Yeah, I get that.
And
Yeah.
and I'm glad you made me listen to it because it's a fantastic record. And I recommend people check it out. All right, hold on a second. Um, do you? They had a bit huge. They did a lot of Sabbath covers too.
Oh,
I
they
should
did a lot
point
of
out.
covers in general, especially at the live at their shows. They would throw in things. They did some Doors. They did the "Light My Fire" by the Doors. They did some Beatles covers. I'm trying to think. They used to do
What
so,
Beatles? What Beatles covers have you heard them do? Do you remember?
Oh, so you put me on the spot. I know that they did. I'd seen them so many times, and they actually did several. And now I'm drawing a blank on them because they did a medley. I want to say that. Actually, I think one of the albums that I have.
Look it up, and I'll talk to the chat while you're looking it up. Thank you for Pure Red says happy 2 years. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What are you gonna do without your phone, Ben? Yeah, did you lose your phone, Ben? What happened? Chaos says congratulations. Thank you, man. Yeah, most well-known song. Maybe Mito, you're talking about Black Number One. Yeah, I think you're correct from what I could. Hey, Paper Bag Man. Paper Bag Man's in the house. What's up, Paper Bag Man? And yes, Nito, L.A. Woman was and is a masterpiece. It's fantastic. I can't remember. It was, and there was actually like that one song that you said he always did as a cover. He said was like his favorite song of all time.
Yeah, here we go.
Tell me about their Beatles medley, and then we'll go into the meme section.
They did Back in the USSR, and they did Day Tripper.
Day Tripper, yes. Thank you, Pure Red.
I'm trying to remember. It seems like they did another one that was. They did part of one, and I can't remember what it was now. I want to say it was like Hey Jude or something like that, which was kind of weird. It was like a snippet of it, and then they switched. I think they were probably working on it or something. But
Right. That's cool, though. I mean, because then eventually, I mean, I suppose we should tell the end of the story. Peter Steele passed away in the early 2000s.
yeah,
From
2010.
First they said it was like a heart problem, and then they said it was like sepsis from resulting from some procedure he had or something. But regardless of the cause, yes, right, the same thing that killed Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters, actually. So yeah, that's sad. So it just makes me think, Bambi, is like, dude, if you like a band, go see them.
Yeah.
Like, go see them now, because you really don't know. I'm not gonna try to be morbid or anything, but like that band was cut short. Like they should have been going for longer, Yeah. And the rest of the band members did not, it appears, see fit to proceed without Peter. It didn't make sense.
I can understand why. I mean, Peter was like one of the main songwriters. It's mostly him and Josh were the main songwriters. So it kind of, and Peter
his
still
voice,
was very
he was the
dominant
voice.
in it. Yeah. And just
his
the
voice
look
is
of the band
incredible.
and everything. Very wide
Sorry, I didn't
range.
mean-
Everybody thinks of him as having a super deep voice, but if you really listen, he really had an incredible range. He could go very, very deep, and that was part of it. But he, for somebody that could sing that deeply, he could actually sing pretty high for a bass vocalist.
Is that what his range is? Bass?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's incredible. I mean, he really. The two things that reminded me of the most, I'll say this and move on to the meme segment, was Metallica combined with Black Sabbath combined with Bauhaus.
There you go.
That's how I would combine. Do you think that's an apt description, Bambi, as a musician?
Yeah, I could see that. I always thought people would call them the Drab Four, or they would. Sometimes they'd say the Flat
Oh,
Four
yes, the
joke.
Drab Four. Yes,
Yeah,
the Drab Four.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good description of them to me. It's just like the goth version of the Beatles. It's like Black Sabbath and the Beatles.
Right, they would do medley sort of songs and stuff, and they also had a sense of humor. They were four dicks from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, they had a huge. Most of the songs were satire. It was jokes. Like if you really listen, there's like in jokes. Their first album, which I actually have on a record, I'm not gonna look. Ooh, the script name, Slow, Deep, and Hard. Which sounds nothing. Well, I don't say nothing. It doesn't sound like Bloody Kisses. It's this album, Slow, Deep, and Hard, is a lot of leftover songs from the band Carnivore. which was Peter's band before Typo
Oh.
Negative. And it's also
Oh,
Bloody
right.
Kisses is the last one with Sal on drums, because they ended up, I think Johnny was the drum tech at the time, and when Sal
Right.
had disagreements with the band, I don't think he liked the direction of the music that they were going. They ended up getting Johnny on drums, and that's when their sound changed. You can still hear it on Slow, Deep, and Hard, the long, slow, heavy parts.
What did Sal not like? The content is pretty
Well, he wanted
inflammatory.
I
Is
think
that
he
it?
wanted
The
to keep
content?
it more that thrash metal like Carnivore was. He ended up playing with I think Life of Agony.
Okay.
I think he left to go with Life of Agony, but yeah, Johnny took over from there. And what's kind of funny, it's like if you're listening to the albums, Bloody Kisses has real drums on it. It's Sal playing real drums. The next album, which technically is probably my favorite Typo Negative album, which is called October Rest.
Yeah.
Drum machines from that point on until their very last album, which is Dead Again, where Johnny actually got to play drums on the album. I mean, he and the keyboard player programmed all the drum machine parts, so it sounds like a drummer. But
Right.
at
Wow.
first
Interesting.
glance, you wouldn't, or like listen, you may not notice that they're drums. They did a really good job of mixing them to make them sound like live drums.
Right. It doesn't just sound like loops.
No.
Right.
Oh no.
Wow, that's fascinating trivia, Bambi. Do you have any more facts for us before we go to the... Speaking of a life of agony
Yeah.
with the memes, before we go into a life of agony looking at memes,
Okay.
what do you think? Like,
I like memes.
do you have any more facts? You know a lot. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do you have any more facts about the record that you want to share before we go?
You could ask me a question. I could probably answer one. I have a bunch of, I guess, useless knowledge.
Sitar. I mean, the last song has a sitar on it.
Yeah.
You know, like
the
was
Beatles,
that?
They wanted to sound.
That's
Beatles.
the Beatles. They wanted to sound like the Beatles.
Here's one on Bloody Kisses. There's a song, the title track, "Bloody Kisses," "A Death in the Family."
Yes.
That's actually probably one of my favorite tracks on the album, even though it's so slow and heartfelt. It's actually about his cat because he was a big cat lover.
Wow.
But his childhood pet, his cat, passed away, and he wrote the song when he was heartbroken about it. But he didn't want it to be so blatantly obvious that it was about his cat.
Oh man, I wish I had known that when I was listening to that today.
Yeah.
I would have paid close attention to the lyrics.
You still he changed it so that
it doesn't really sound like it's about a cat. He doesn't say Fluffy.
Yeah.
Your little cute paws in the dirt, Fluffy.
Her name was Venus, I think.
Venus, your tail is broken and soft and bloody. Those trucks you'd never have hit you, or something. It doesn't say that. All right, I'm sorry, everyone. I shouldn't have done that. All right, let's go to the meme reactions room on that note, Bambi. All right, you guys. Yeah, we have Goth or Noth today.
North.
Goth or Noth. Yeah, it was like Goth or Not. We weren't sure if we should go like, I don't know. But anyway, Goth or Not sort of idea. All right, let's just go right into them. They're not all goth. It's not whether or not they're goth. It's just like, is it cool or not? All right,
Okay.
Hold on. Here's a good one.
And this is where you guys watching, you vote. Let us know.
Yes, we all vote. Yes, exactly.
Oh, what is this?
How I imagine Tool fans listen to their music. This must be like an art installation. I give this a goth.
It's pretty awesome. I don't know. But that's
well, it doesn't. It's not goth. You're just saying it's awesome. It's a yes.
They're
It's
like
a yes.
aliens.
Cool.
They look like they glow in the dark. Man, that's awesome.
I know they're cool. It is good. I like that one a lot. Hold on a second. Let me turn that picture off. I'm like losing control of my interface. I guess you guys remember this is Kate Bush. I don't know if you've seen the Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Newest
Great
season
song.
with running up that hill, which was very cool in the 80s among a small group of people, not me.
Right.
But
I can't
I
read
guess
the
you
text
guys aren't
because-
ready. It says hold on a second. I'll zoom it in for you. It's the thing from Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
She said, "I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet,
Okay.
but your kids are gonna love it."
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
get it. You
Yeah,
get
I
it. It's
do.
just like Michael J. Fox.
That's
I
weird.
think I like that one.
I like
It's
that
just
one.
true
I like it.
because
Kate
it's
Bush,
actually
Kate Bush has got kind of a goth thing to her, so yeah.
it's not necessarily goth or not,
Yeah.
Bambi. No, these aren't all gonna be goth. But however, it's a cool meme, and you know what? That song is a massive hit now.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's a great song.
It is, but it's awesome that it's a bigger hit than it ever was in all of its career. And she's just good job, Kate Bush.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Erase your head.
That movie was awesome.
Yes, and they're not goth, but I think
No,
it's a
that's
great
awesome.
meme.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bing. I'm giving it a ding.
Ding.
Kate Bush is goth. Good. Kate Bush equals nails on chalkboard, says Captain
Oh.
Love Handles.
Oh man, not that song. Come on, she's got a beautiful voice.
Well, Captain Love Handles, if I could make a deal with God and trade places with your drawing ability, I would do it in a heartbeat, man. Because it's incredible what you could do with a pen,
Yes,
Captain.
he's incredible.
If I could, make a deal with God and usurp your artistic abilities. I still want to remain Dennis Ball. I just want to suck your powers out of you like Rogue on the X-Men. And I'll be able to play music too, Bambi.
Oh.
I'll have so many talents you won't know what to do with me. Captain Love Handles is a super talented guy.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. In fact,
Oh.
Rip-
I still
Rip
can't read
Daft.
it.
It says Rip Daft Punk. Thanks for the music.
Yeah, I like that one. That's funny. Yeah, it's a ding from me.
Kate-
I like that.
Yes, Kate Bush is number 1 in the 8 in the UK, says Captain Pureed. Noth.
Captain Pureed?
Captain Pureed, exactly. Erase your head, baby. All right, hold on. We got a couple of laughs from that. All right, sorry. I'm looking at the chat, everybody. Sorry for the pause.
Yeah, we have a delay from the chat. So.
This is simply a picture of a cheese guitar.
Oh, I like it.
It's not-
Suspect. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Can you see it? Suspect.
Oh my gosh! All right, that's synchronicity right there, Bambi.
Yeah,
what
that's
the
pretty awesome.
blazes?
Yeah. SwissPicks.com.
Look at that. Are they one of your sponsors, Bambi?
Yeah, that's
Swiss-
I play SwissPicks.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and if I thought about it, I have some bright green ones to go with the whole typo negative thing. If I brought one of those up. It's
Oh
on
man,
my
that's
little
cool.
table next to me.
All right, so that we're giving that Swiss cheese guitar a couple of dings.
I like that.
We got a we got goth, we got a noth from Pure Red TV did not like the Rip Daft Punk. KR gave us an LOL. That's a goth. Like a goth means that you laughed or enjoyed it.
Right.
Randall says goth. Thank you, Randy, for playing. I appreciate you participating. You're a true baller, my friend. All right, hold on a second. Let's go to the next one.
No.
Mom, stop playing with your food. Me.
That looks delicious.
I thought, Bambi, that you would love this one.
That's awesome.
I thought you would like this one. Woo! All right, hold on, ballers. Cheese guitar for the Swiss pick. I know, isn't that super cool, you guys? I thought that was so. I didn't even know that. Swiss pick. Feel free to send Dennis Ball some Swiss picks. All right, hold on a second. All right, now for this last one is so good, everyone, that I have to shut the music off for it because it has sound. Hold on a second. All right, the music is shut off. All right, ready, Bambi? This one goes out to you. This one goes out to you.
Ooh, goose strumming.
it. Best
Okay,
one.
that's it.
Yep,
Was
best
that
one, by
good?
far.
We got
Far best
off.
one.
Cool. Yes. Do you want to watch it one more time before we break? That's the end of the
Yes.
program. Let's watch it one time.
Cuckoo strumming.
Oh, you know me well. Axel F.
All right, baby. Let's go back to the creepy study to say thank you, ballers. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the beautiful music instrumental version of the Ghost Kid. Forget it. I can't turn it on here. I'll just turn this on. I just want to say thank you, guys. Love you. Thank you for coming out, Bambi. Thanks for being on the show tonight,
for having
man. I love you so much, my friend. KR, I love you. Maybe it's Nito. I love you too, man. Pure Red TV. Goth Cat Musicians. I love you, buddy. Randall Bishop, thank you for coming out. I love you, buddy. And Captain Love Handles, One Love. I love you, man. Who else do we got? Everybody else who is on the replay, thank you so much. Peace out, and we'll see you soon. And we out.
And a 1, and a 2.
1, 2, 3. Dennis Ball, Dennis Ball. The world outside is making me so sad. But when I watch your show, it seems the world is just a joke, and things don't seem so bad. Your multi-personality is worth more than your pedigree. You're rolling with the punches like a champ. With all your skill, you're sure when you like the room when you walk in.
That's just a laugh.